Wow. Boys, is there anything else we missed? I don't think so. Is Valve trying to kill CSGO cases? It just came out.
So these are
last video
going around for a while that I want to
because this is a good question, because they did change the way how cases get dropped. We didn't really talk about it on stream yet because it happened while I was offline, right? Now you get a case dropped if you level up instead of just like by finishing a game or whatever. Let's see it.
So there's a theory that's been going around for a while that I want to talk about, and basically this theory is that Valve are looking at a way of killing off CSGO cases because they're losing too much money. Yes, I know that sounds stupid, but it's a real theory, and there is actually something to it, and I want to give it a serious look. Now, this video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. Check out SkinsMonkey to quickly and easily individual comments or tweets, because I don't want to look like I'm directly calling anybody out, although that is a hint about where this video is going to go. So, as I said, the idea is Valve are losing too much money on cases and want to get rid of them as a result. Now, you might hear this and say, what the f***? They're making $100 million a month. How much money do these greedy fucks at Valve need? But there is a logic to this. A Dreams and Nightmares case, for example, is a bit less than $2. If you want to open one, you've got to pay for the key, but you've also got to pay nearly $2 to get the case in the first place. And that's roughly $2 extra that could have gone into Valve's pocket in the form of keys instead if the case wasn't so expensive. And the theory is that this small indie company want to do something about it. And specifically, what they're doing is the Anubis package. Now, the Anubis package can only be purchased in the in-game store. When you purchase the Anubis package, 100% of the value goes straight to Steam, and is also available in unlimited amounts whenever you want it.
Bro,
in other
fucking package, this fucking Anubis package, bro. We opened 1,000 of these, and it didn't even show us the red. In 1,000, we sat here for 4 hours, 5 hours. Anubis case, another one, another one, another one, another one. Not even one red teaser.
Amounts whenever you want it. In other words, it's completely the opposite of cases right now. And the Beta Smash hit almost twice as much as the closest case. So,
wow.
Are these things the future? Well, on closer inspection, the picture is a bit more complicated. Firstly, there are 38 normal cases in the game, splitting demand between them, but only one type of package in the store. As a result, it isn't really a one-to-one comparison. If there were additional packages added to the in-game store, they'd probably undercut each other quite a lot. You wouldn't see multiple packages, each pulling 9 million per month. They'd definitely be diminishing returns. And also, Anubis packages are still in their early days. We don't know what demand will be 12 months from now. Something like the Fracture case is holding.
I never thought about it this way, chat. Sure, case prices are rising, but I never really thought about the fucking full impact of it. A lot of people now don't open a case if they have one or whatever, or they don't decide to open cases because cases now cost €1, 1.50, €2. Some cases even, going much crazier than that. And if you want to do a case opening now, you pay double than what you paid back in the day. Some people say no, fuck that. Which means CSGO makes much less money now, no? Because a lot of people now don't want to open the cases anymore. Back in the day, cases were 3 cents. Everybody opened. Keys were bought. That's where the money comes in for Valve. Oi, oi, oi. Do you think they will, heighten the drop rates or something? Because kind of right now, who's winning? People who want to open cases say, oh, it's too much. Oh, the investors are winning. The case investors. Who else? Nobody, right? I guess the general public who can't afford the cases, because then it's like they don't waste their money on fucking cases because you always lose. But Valve is well, how's Valve winning? Valve is losing. The higher the case price is, the more money Valve is losing because less people open cases. Yeah.
Incredible
question mark? Of course. What are you saying, Chad? Of course.
Numbers after about 3 years, but will the Anubis packages be able to match anything like that long term? We simply don't know, but I think it's unlikely. So until additional packages like this are released and a much longer period of time is able to pass, it's simply not possible to know if packages are really a better money maker for Valve. The jury is still out. And additionally, cases do have one big advantage that has to be considered. They get dropped for people. Valve insert them into people's inventories, and a lot of people open these dropped cases that Valve gives them. There's 5 different cases dropping at any one given time, and it's easily possible this mechanic could be netting Valve 10 million or more of unboxings each month, and this is probably not something Valve wants to mess with. That's a lot of money from these unboxings, and you probably don't want to tamper with it as a result. Cases don't just incentivize people to play. The way they drop incentivizes people to open stuff, and the Anubis package does neither of those things. Now, on top of this, I want to point out another thing. Valve are making absolute bank at the moment. There's not that much pressure to reform the entire system when cases are pulling in $100 million of revenue each month as it is. As long as that's the case, I think the idea they're going to fuck with the case market is kind of ludicrous. The system works, high case prices are working, and if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. However, given how popular the Anubis package has been, I think there's a pretty good chance they might try trialing additional packages in the store in the future to see how they go. They may well become a regular feature. In fairness, this...
I don't know. The Anubis package doesn't get me excited. I don't know. It feels like just Valve like wanting to get some money in, you know? We get the souvenir packages already from the major with the same skins. I don't know.
This mechanic isn't that new. I mean, it's no different to an operation drop, but the operations did used to make Valve a lot of money, and it might make sense that Valve would want to tap into some of that revenue, given we're probably not going to see another operation for quite some while at this point. But bigger changes to how cases work seem really unlikely at this stage. Yes, they cracked down on case farmers with the recent update and made drops a bit more predictable, but I think that's about as far as it goes. There's a lot of companies out there who are dumb enough to kill the goose that laid the golden egg, but in the case of Valve, I really don't think they're one of them. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Jesus. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Valve knows what they're doing. We can be happy that we're in good fucking hands. I remember, chat, I used to have some PUBG skins, some Baba J skins. Yeah, I had like a fucking scarf that was worth a lot back in the day. I had a fucking bandana, it was called. All of a sudden, PUBG items not tradable anymore. Crazy. You can't trade fucking PUBG items anymore, aka no cash out, no trading. You can only sell them on the Steam market. Crazy. Okay.